As of right now, all things are as they were. You know, Vince McMahon has always said that and patted himself on the back for moving wrestling into the future from the smoke-filled rooms as it was when I used to go as a kid. And you know, now you can go and see doctors and lawyers and teachers and steel workers at a wrestling show. But the fact that professional wrestling, with as much money as it has, not so much lately in America, but as much as it has at one point, it outdrew professional football and professional hockey, the NFL and the NHL combined. There is no reason in the world that the couple hundred at best wrestlers that were performing at that time for WCW, WWF, and ECW, that they shouldn't have been covered with some sort of protection. That's my personal opinion. And for the young wrestler fans coming into it, I've got a big news flash. Nothing has changed. It is now as it was in the 1980s when I came into the wrestling business. And if, you know, right now when you're young and you think you're invincible, no big concern. But what happens when after 35 years of performing in electrifying crowds, you need to get a hip replacement? Well, you can do like Sabu did and go online and start a GoFundMe page, or you can not have the surgery, like Ivan Koloff, or you could take one of any of the million routes that wrestlers have always taken. But I've always said, shame on my industry that with as much money as it has, even now in its down position, still generates, that wrestlers have to, by and large, look out for themselves. Shame on the industry. I mean, I talk to wrestling fans every weekend, every chance I get, at the grocery store, at shows, at conventions. And every fan says the same thing, guys. They believe when they buy a franchise T-shirt that some portion of that money is going to me, as in more so than, you know, 10, 15, or 20 cents. They think that some significant portion of that shirt is going to the franchise. And yet when you buy something through WWE and through WCW in the past, some tiny, minuscule portion of that goes to the talent. And the rest goes into the people that are running the company. And, you know, to me, that's just unforgivable. That Sabu has to start a GoFundMe page to get a surgery that's medically necessary for him after entertaining fans for as long as he has and making tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars for other people, that he has to start a GoFundMe page. Shame on my industry is all I can say.